Chosen one, 10-minute left. Your person wants to tell you something unbelievable. Open it immediately, my beloved child. There is something weighing on your heart right now, something you've been pretending doesn't matter, yet it keeps returning in your quiet moments. You've been asking God in silence if this connection is real or just a test. Watch closely, because within moments, a sign will surface that feels too precise to ignore. The surprise, the message won't come as love or apology, but as truth that frees you from a cycle you didn't realize was holding you back. There's a weight on your heart, a quiet, persistent feeling you've tried to ignore. You keep asking God in silence, is this connection real? Or am I being tested? The truth is coming, and it's closer than you think. In just moments, a sign will appear, so precise it will stop you in your tracks. This isn't about a love confession or an apology. It's about liberation. The truth you're about to receive will break cycles you didn't even know were holding you back. It's time to release what's been trapped in your heart and step into the clarity you've been waiting for. Don't miss it, your destiny is calling. And if this message touched something deep inside you, show your energy and help the universe amplify it. Like, share, and subscribe. YouTube's new feature now hyping views and boosting video points means every click helps this truth reach more hearts like yours, bringing clarity, signs, and messages to. You've wondered if this connection you feel with another person is real, or if it's simply a lesson, a test meant to guide your growth. You may have even felt doubt creeping in, wondering if you're imagining the signs, or if the universe is simply toying with your emotions. But God is here to reassure you, the signs are real, the moments of intuition are meaningful, and the timing of what is about to unfold is precise. Everything has been aligning in ways you couldn't see before, and now the moment is coming where clarity will be undeniable. Your person, the one who has been lingering in your thoughts, has something extraordinary to reveal. It's not what you expect. It's not a confession of love. Though love may be present in subtle ways. It's not an apology, though forgiveness may be implied. Instead, it is the truth. The truth that liberates, that frees, that allows you to step out of patterns that have kept you circling the same questions over and over. For too long, perhaps, you have been caught in a cycle of uncertainty, wondering if your heart is being led in the right direction. This moment, chosen one, is the breakthrough. The revelation you are about to receive is crafted with divine precision to release you from that which no longer serves your highest purpose. Imagine, for a moment, a weight lifting from your chest, a burden you have carried without fully realizing it. That is what is coming. You may not see it yet, but in the next 10 minutes, or in the next quiet moment when you least expect it, the universe will present a signal so clear it will feel as though God Himself is speaking directly into your soul. Perhaps it will arrive through a message, a conversation, or even a small, seemingly ordinary encounter that suddenly carries extraordinary significance. Pay attention, because this is not coincidence. It is divine timing, a confirmation that you are exactly where you are meant to be. Many of you have felt alone in this journey, as though no one truly understands the depths of your heart or the intensity of your questions. Yet God is reminding you that you are never alone. The guidance you seek has always been within you, and the answers you crave are arriving now in forms you may not have anticipated. The message from your person will feel profound, almost like it is tailor-made for your soul. Listen closely, for the words spoken will resonate with a truth that cannot be denied. You may feel a rush of emotion, a combination of relief, wonder, and the kind of peace that comes when confusion dissolves. Before we move, there is something important for you. This is last time to claim this. I also want to pass on a time-sensitive message from the moon to you, and you need to hear it today. A subtle yet powerful energy will push you to make a critical decision by the end of the week. You won't find the answer in your horoscope, so don't bother looking there. Click the link in the description and pinned comment to see your free personalized video moon reading. I was amazed at how accurate my reading was, and I know you will feel the same. It is important to understand, chosen one, that this is not merely about another person. It is about you stepping into your own power, embracing your divine timing, and trusting that the universe, and God, have been orchestrating these events for your highest good. The truth you are about to receive will illuminate paths you never saw before, paths that allow you to release fear, doubt, and uncertainty. You are being called to trust in your intuition, to honor your feelings, and to embrace the lessons that are embedded in this moment. This is a turning point, a spiritual awakening disguised as a personal encounter. You may be tempted to overthink, to doubt the validity of what you feel, or to minimize the importance of this revelation. But God is asking you to pause, breathe, and remain open. The clarity you seek does not come from logic alone, it comes from your heart, your soul, and your willingness to see beyond appearances. Your person's message is the key, but the lock has always been within you. When you open it, you will discover freedom, understanding, and a sense of alignment that you may have never experienced before. Do not rush the process, chosen one. The timing is perfect, and the unfolding of events is deliberate. Even if it seems small or insignificant at first, recognize it as a divine spark, a moment charged with spiritual significance. Sometimes the universe communicates in whispers before it moves to declarations. Stay present. Observe carefully. Your heart knows the difference between what is trivial and what is transformative. the liberation you will feel is not about changing the other person or controlling the outcome. It is about recognizing truth, releasing illusions, and stepping fully into your own light. For too long, you may have been entangled in what-ifs, or burdened by expectations, both your own and those of others. Now, in this sacred moment, you are being called to release all that does not serve your highest purpose. The message you are about to receive will act as a mirror, reflecting not only the intentions of your person but also the deeper truths about your own journey. Remember, chosen one, that this is a sacred encounter. Whether it arrives through a text, a call, a gesture, or an unexpected conversation, it carries the power to transform your perspective. The feeling will be undeniable. Your soul will recognize it instantly. There will be a knowing that surpasses logic, a quiet certainty that whispers, "This is exactly what I needed to hear." And when you embrace it, you will find yourself standing on firmer ground. Liberated from cycles of doubt, fear, or longing that have kept you from fully trusting your path, take this as a sacred reminder: God has not abandoned you. Every tear, every restless night, every silent prayer has been heard. Every moment you have felt unsure, every time you questioned the authenticity of this connection, has been a step leading you to this very instant. The universe is aligned, and the message about to come is a divine gift, designed to shift your perspective, illuminate the truth, and empower you to move forward with confidence and clarity. You may feel a mixture of emotions as this unfolds: anticipation, nervousness, excitement, and even relief. All of these feelings are part of the sacred process. Honor them. Let them move through you without resistance. Recognize that every emotion is a signpost pointing you toward greater awareness, deeper understanding, and spiritual alignment. This is not merely about your relationship with another person, it is about your relationship with yourself, with your intuition, and with the divine guidance that has been quietly steering you all along. And finally, chosen one, know this: what is coming is meant to awaken you, to remind you of your worth, and to free you from patterns that no longer serve your highest good. It will not always be comfortable, because truth rarely is. But it will always be liberating. Embrace it. Receive it. Allow it to transform the way you see yourself, the way you see your connection with this person, and the way you move forward in life. For this is your moment, your divine appointment, your sacred turning point. Open your heart fully. Trust the timing. Pay attention to the signs. Your person wants to share something that will feel unbelievable, yet undeniable. When it arrives, do not dismiss it. Let it in. And as you receive it, allow yourself to feel the weight lift, the clarity settle, and the freedom that comes from finally understanding the truth. You are being called, chosen, and prepared for a new chapter, a chapter of authenticity, love, and divine alignment. Remember, chosen one, you are never alone, you are deeply loved. And the universe is always conspiring in your favor. The message is coming. Pay attention, listen with your heart, and prepare to embrace a truth so profound that it will transform the way you see yourself and your path ahead. This is your time. This is your moment. And the gift of clarity is finally arriving. Chosen one, pause for a moment and breathe this in. There is a message finding its way toward you, not by accident, not by coincidence, but by divine alignment. Your spirit has already sensed it. Even when your mind tried to explain it away, your soul knew. Late at night, when distractions fade and the world grows quiet, that knowing rises to the surface again. You feel it as a gentle pressure in your chest. A calm awareness that something is shifting behind the scenes. This is not imagination. This is discernment awakening. You have felt the change. Someone, somewhere, has been thinking about you more than you realize. Old conversations have been replaying in their mind, not casually, but with meaning. Words once spoken lightly now carry weight. Moments they once overlooked now feel significant. They have been questioning their choices, revisiting crossroads they didn't know were pivotal at the time. And at the center of those reflections stands you. Not because you demanded attention, but because your presence left a mark that time could not erase. God says this is a sacred window. And it is opening now. It will not remain open forever. Opportunities of truth rarely linger, because they require courage to step into. What is unfolding is not rushed, yet it is precise. The timing is intentional. The alignment is exact. You may feel a sense of urgency without anxiety, like a quiet nudge reminding you to stay aware, to stay open. This moment is not meant to overwhelm you, it is meant to confirm what your spirit has already been whispering. Here is the twist, chosen one, and this is where clarity replaces confusion. The person reaching out is not coming to ask for another chance. They are not coming to reopen old wounds or restart unfinished chapters. They are coming with honesty. They are coming with awareness. They are coming to confess something they can no longer keep to themselves. That knowing you altered the direction of their life in ways they did not understand until now. This confession is not about romance alone, and it is not about regret in the way you might expect. It is about recognition. They have finally seen the role you played as a catalyst, a mirror, a turning point. Your words, your boundaries, your compassion, or even your absence became the moment everything shifted for them. You may wonder why this matters now. You may ask why this is arriving after distance, silence, or emotional growth on your part. God says it matters because closure and clarity are blessings too. Not every divine message is meant to pull you backward. Some are meant to free you completely. This confession is not a hook, it is a release. It is confirmation that your impact was real, your intuition was right, and your role was meaningful, even if the outcome was not what you once hoped for. Chosen one, you were placed in their path for a reason. Not to save them, not to carry them, but to awaken something within them. Sometimes your assignment is not to stay forever, but to initiate transformation. That does not make your connection small, it makes it sacred. And now, as they step forward with honesty, you are being shown that nothing you gave was wasted. Every ounce of patience, every moment of vulnerability, every lesson you embodied served a purpose far greater than you knew at the time. There is also a message here for you. God wants you to see how powerful your presence truly is. You change people by being yourself. You shift atmospheres without trying. You plant seeds simply by showing up in truth. This is why certain connections feel intense, even if they are brief. Intensity is not always meant for permanence, sometimes it is meant for impact. And you, chosen one, were impactful beyond measure. As this window opens, you may feel mixed emotions. Curiosity, calm, a gentle sense of validation. Perhaps even peace where there used to be questions. Allow all of it. There is no right or wrong response. You are not required to relive the past or rewrite the story. You are simply invited to receive the truth with grace. Truth received at the right time does not burden, it liberates. This moment also marks your growth. Notice how you are different now. Where you once waited, you now observe. Where you once hoped, you now trust. Where you once needed answers to move forward, you now move forward with or without them. This message arriving now is not meant to destabilize you. It is meant to meet you where you are, grounded, aware, and no longer searching for validation outside yourself. God says pay attention to how this communication feels in your body and spirit. Peace is your confirmation. Clarity is your signal. If it resonates without pulling you into confusion, you will know it is aligned. Divine messages do not create chaos, they create understanding. Even when emotions arise, there is an underlying sense of rightness, as if pieces finally fall into place. Understand this as well, their confession does not define your future. It honors your past. It closes a loop. It acknowledges a truth that existed whether it was spoken or not. And once acknowledged, it no longer needs to follow you forward. You are free to carry only the wisdom, not the weight. Chosen one, you are stepping into a season of self-trust. You no longer need signs to prove your worth or impact. Yet God, in His kindness, sometimes sends confirmation anyway, not because you doubt, but because recognition can be healing. This is one of those moments. A reminder that you were seen, felt, and remembered, even when you thought you were forgotten. As the minutes unfold and this window opens, remain present. You do not need to chase, explain, or defend anything. Simply listen. Receive. And allow the truth to land where it belongs. You are not responsible for what they do with their realization. You are only responsible for honoring your own peace. This is not the return of the past, it is the completion of it. And completion is powerful. It makes room. It clears energy. It strengthens discernment. It prepares you for what is next, connections rooted in mutual clarity, alignment, and growth. God says you are entering a chapter where your impact will be matched by reciprocity, where your depth will be met with depth, where your presence will not need to be explained. Trust it. Not with urgency, but with confidence. What is coming is not meant to shake you. It is meant to honor you. To remind you that you were never invisible, never insignificant, and never wrong about what you felt. God says, "Chosen one, your spirit knew before your mind accepted it." And now, truth is catching up. Let it arrive. Let it speak. Then let it go. You are not being pulled back, you are being cleared to move ahead lighter, wiser, and more aligned than ever before. Amen.